Hello, welcome to JavaScript tutorial, chapter 14, part 5, JavaScript data types, numbers, methods and properties, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn about the number methods and properties in JavaScript. So, first let us understand the number properties. The number type, it includes some default properties. So here is a list of properties of the number type, which includes max value, minimum value, negative infinity, NaN and positive infinity. We are going to learn about this in the coming session. As of now, it's not a number. Okay, NaN. So the number property belongs to the JavaScript number object wrapper called number. So these properties can only be accessed, in the sense this max value, minimum value can only be accessed with the help of this number object. So now let me show you these properties. Okay, let me show you a demo of these properties, in the sense what is the maximum value of the number object, what is the minimum value, what is the negative infinity, and what is NaN, and what is positive infinity. So let me jump into Visual Studio Code, and here we have a HTML file and also the script tag present here. So let me start var yes is equal to number dot it's caps max underscore value. Yes, caps max value. Okay, now alert. Yes. Okay, now when I do alert s, what is the output we're going to get? It's going to show the maximum value the number object can take. So let me go to the folder where I've stored this page, and here is the folder, and let me run this demo.html to the browser, and here you can observe we are getting a pop-up window and it's showing the number objects maximum value it can take. This is the maximum number. Okay, and let me go back and let me show you the minimum value, that is min, minimum value, control S. Let me go back and let me refresh, and this is the minimum value the number object can take. And also we have some other properties like negative infinity and NaN. Let me check out all these things. First let me go with NaN, or let me, it's a small one, control S. Let me go back, let me refresh. We are getting that NaN, that is not a number. We'll understand this, what is not a number, in the coming sessions. As of now, it's one of the property of number. Okay, and we have something called negative infinity and positive infinity. Let me show you that also. Okay, this negative infinity, what it is going to return, it's going to return this negative infinity. Okay, minus sign with this word, and the positive infinity, only this positive infinity word. So let me go here and let me show you positive. This is the output we are good. It's, in the sense, this is the maximum positive, and this is the value, if you is the property of output of the property positive infinity. We're getting infinity itself. And if I go with the negative, negative infinity, if I, this is the negative infinity. Okay, now number dot, let me go back, negative infinity, positive infinity, and this is any, not a number. Okay, now we saw like all these properties and what it returns with the help of this number object. And keep in mind, these properties can only be accessed with this number object, not with anything else. Okay, and that's what we saw right now. And also we have few methods of number present here. These are not only the 4 methods of the number, we have some more, but these are the basic things what I've taken here: toExponential, toFixed, toPrecision, valueOf. So let me go with the first one, that is toExponential. What it returns a string, okay, with a number rounded and written using exponential notation. So let me show you what it is. It's very simple. Now let me I'm having a variable called s. Now let me assign a number to it, 9 point floating number 9.656. okay, and now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call that exponential method. It's very simple, s dot to exponential to, okay, if I give exponential only this much, exponential. Now let me store this, this s is small, and let me store this in some variable called result. Alert result. Let me go back and let me refresh. Here you can observe, okay, 9.65 exponential, some value present here. Okay, what does toExponential doing here? It returns a string with a number rounded and written using exponential notation. So here we have not rounded the number, we have just called this exponential method directly. Suppose if I want to round it to 2, okay, what is the output I'm going to get? Just observe very clearly right now. We're going to get the output as 9.66. In the sense what's happening here is toExponential method is rounding this floating number. After this dot we are having 656. It is rounding up to two numbers. In the sense 56 is rounded up to 6, so we are getting the output as, okay, 9.66. Suppose if I want to round it to 4, what is the output we are going to get? Let me see. We're getting like 9.6560. okay, it's rounding up to 4 values, okay, and it is returning the string of the exponential, and that's what we saw right now, and the usage of this toExponential method. And next we have something called toFixed. What it does, it returns a string with a number written with a specified number of decimals. Okay, it returns a string with a specified number of decimals. So let me see what is output we are going to get when we use this toFixed method. It's very simple. Now toFixed method, I'm directly calling the fixed method. I'm not passing any parameter to it. Control S, let me go back and let me refresh. We're getting 10. Okay, what it does, toFixed method, it returns a string with a number written with a specified number of decimals. Okay, specified number of decimals. So here we are passing like toFixed. Okay, now what it is doing is it's rounding up this complete number and it is giving us the output as 10. Suppose if I pass a parameter to toFixed method like 2. Okay, now what is the output we are going to get is 9.66. okay, it's fixing, okay, it's fixing the number, this number 6.56 to 6, and it's giving only the 2 numbers after this dot, after this decimal point. Suppose if I make it 4, we'll get the output as 6560. Let me see what is the output I'm going to get. You can observe here after dot we're getting 4 numbers. It's fixed. Okay, and now suppose if I have more numbers here, like one after dot we have something called 5 numbers, but I'm telling like toFixed method to take only 4. So we are getting the output as 6560 only, because we are fixing there like after the decimal point it has to take only the 4 numbers. Okay, this is what toFixed method is. And coming to toPrecision, what it does, it returns a string with a number written with a specified length. Okay, now let us understand what is toPrecision. S dot toPrecision. I'm not passing anything to that parameter to that method. 9.656. okay, we're getting 9.656. fine. Now if I pass something called to parameter to this method, now let us see what is the output we are going to get. 9.7. okay, and now in the sense it toPrecision, it specifies like the total number of numbers to be present here. Okay, That's why we are getting the output as 9.7, only two numbers. Suppose if I specify 4, now what is the output we are going to get is the complete number 9.656. So let us see the output. Okay, now if I go back and if I specify the precision to be 5, what is the output we are going to get is it counts the total number of numbers 1 2 3 4, but to precision we have precisioned up to 5 numbers, so at the last it adds 0. So it goes here and you can observe very clearly 9.656. One second, what is the problem here? To precision 5, control S. Okay, I've not saved. This is the actual output we have to get, 9.6560. What it does is it precise the whatever the input number we pass to the exact number passed to that precision method. Here the original number is 9.656, but we are telling like to precise that number with 5 numbers. So if I pass it to 8, what is the output we are going to get? If we are first it is going to count the total number of numbers 1 2 3 4, and it's left with other 4 numbers, so it adds the 4 numbers extra to it. Okay, this is what toPrecision is. In the sense, returns a string with a number returned with a specified length. Okay, the length whatever we specified to this toPrecision number is going to add to the actual number. And coming to valueOf, what it does is it returns the value of the number object. It's very simple. Suppose if I want to check the value of the value of the value is 9.65. Let me go back and let me define the value is this. Okay, now if I want to create a number in some other with number object. Okay, I'm passing here 100. So now if I want to check the value present in this object, then I'll make use of this valueOf method. So let me go back and let me refresh. Here you can observe we are getting the value as 100. So this valueOf method is going to return the value of the number object or the number variable, whatever we have stored it. Okay, this is what we learned in this session, like the number properties and also few number methods. If you want to explore more of the number methods, you can refer to MDN site. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference of our websites, we are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.